What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. That's right, Friday. It is the weekend. Let's effing go. So that, of course, means we've got the game status report coming your way for the Eagles and Rams divisional matchup this Sunday. That's right. The divisional round begins tomorrow, actually, and we'll see who our opponent is between the Lions and the Commanders. Then, of course, it all begins with the Chiefs and Texans. Then we get that NFC game. Then the Eagles, Rams first up on Sunday, followed by the Bills and Ravens. But I'm ready to run through an effing wall or seven. I don't know about you. Cannot wait for this effing game. 3 o'clock's going to feel like forever on Sunday, but I'll do my best with the pregame show to keep you guys lit and ready to run through some walls. But right here, right now, I've got the game status report for both these teams, who's out, who's questionable. We'll take a look at the updated depth chart and then, of course, the practice squads for both teams so you can see who could possibly be elevated for tomorrow. Well, for Sunday's game, elevated tomorrow. Yeah, you get it. So hope you're all having a great week. Hope you're ready for a great Friday night. Hopefully, I should be able to come back live later tonight for a little Fan Friday. So getting pumped up. I don't know about you. Been seeing all the slander, but you see me going right through it, putting out the top matchups, behind enemy lines, injury reports, trying to do my best to counteract all the negativity and just the morons out there in the media and the casual fans trying to trade everyone, sign everyone while we're in the effing playoffs. Give me a break. Now the Rams are the greatest team that ever existed. I love these narratives that they create. They are so afraid of the Eagles, and, well, I don't blame them. I can smell their fear. It's so strong that I can almost taste it. So don't blame you for being afraid, and especially after the news we saw today. So let's jump right into it with the Eagles game status report. And, of course, as we talked about, A.J. Brown, good to go. Dallas Goedert, good to go. Kenny Pickett, good to go. Only person is Byron Young. He is still on IR. So, as I mentioned, if they're on IR and just list them out, I'm just not taking them off of IR because they're not technically on the 53-man roster. So, saw one of your comments earlier, Byron Young's on the Rams. Well, if you didn't just become an Eagles fan this week, you'd probably know that we have a player named Byron Young as well. They were actually both in the same draft class. We talked about both during that draft. I don't know, man. Byron Young is on the Eagles. So here's our IR with, Byron Young on it. But here's the rest of the guys on IR that will not be on this depth chart you are seeing here. But everybody else, healthy, good to go, offense, ready to rock and roll. AJ, Devontae, Dallas, everybody, offensive line, Saquon, Hurts, let's effing go. And could see that fullback spot filled in tomorrow with an elevation of Blossom game, but I'll have that info for you tomorrow when that stuff comes out. Now, the defensive side of the ball, obviously, Nakobe Dean just went on IR, as you saw that list there. Oren Burks, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., both going to be called upon. We'll see if we elevate a linebacker to help fill in that special teams role or someone else. Maybe Lewis Seen is able to play there. Somebody else can help. Regardless, we will find that information out tomorrow. But everybody else, healthy and good to go. Special teams department, everybody good here. We know Covey is on IR, so DeJean back there. Got Isaiah Rodgers finally getting some kick return, so love it. Now, here's the full list of the Eagles practice squad. You could decide maybe for yourself. So maybe Nicholas Morrow gets a chance to play some special teams. Maybe they stick with Dallas Gant. But I think Blossom Game will be elevated again. He helps on special teams. Sometimes he gets a couple snaps on offense. So we'll see if we decide to use a fullback. We ran all over him last time. We'll see if we try to do that again. But Eagles, everyone on their 53-man roster, good to go for this game. So I understand their fear because, well, an ass whooping is coming your way. LA Rams and everyone riding them right now. Better get your flip-flopping ready. Better get ready to delete all your posts because shit's about to get tough for you. So let's take a look at what the Rams got going on and try to build themselves in a few excuses this week, getting ready to get their asses beat again. And, better get those excuses ready because it looks like you might have all your players. So the two guys that are on their IR, Murchison and Reeder, they will both be out, so they are not coming off the list. But Justin Dedick was added with an illness. He is questionable for this game. He is a depth piece. Tyler Higbee, good to go for this game. But Witherspoon, Jackson, and Brown all questionable for this game. So let's take a look now at the updated depth chart. Here is their IR. As I mentioned, Murchison and Reeder will not be coming off of this list. So these are the guys that you will not see on this depth chart. Looking at the offense, as mentioned, Alaric Jackson questionable for this game. So will No Boom get a chance to start? Maybe McClendon if he's out. Sounds like McVay saying they will play, though, all the guys that are questionable. So it looks like they will be fully healthy. And Diedick, again, is a backup. So no big deal there. And then on the defensive side of the ball, talked about Akilla Witherspoon and Bobby Brown this week. Two starters that sound like they're both going to be able to play this game. So great news for the Rams there. And then everyone in the special teams department, good to go. Now, their practice squad, they can elevate too. Every team could do that in the playoffs as many times as you want. So we'll see if they decide to add any of these guys just in case with their injuries or, just for whatever reason, special teams, whatever it may be. Now, that information usually comes out around 4 o'clock, as you all know. Well, at least you sickos who tune in and prefer real information rather than the weird stuff out there. So tomorrow, round 4, 4:30-ish, 5 o'clock, you will get this information. The Rams are really slow with getting out info, as we all remember from week 12. So no excuses there. You're just not good at your jobs. So, yeah, I will do my best. If we've got to wait or maybe we just don't have the Rams, I'm not going to. We'll see what my schedule looks like tomorrow, but I can't wait for these teams that are just really slow. So I'll do my best to keep you up to date. Look out for the posts, everything else. I will always try to give you all the information you need to know for these games. You'll get your updated depth chart tomorrow with those elevations, any kind of roster moves, anything that's done. You will be informed on it. But hope to be back live later tonight for Fan Friday and hope to see you there. I hope you guys are having a great week as well. It's been a long, cold-ass week. Hope you guys are getting the weekend off. For those of you that are working, God bless your souls. Hopefully I can try to get you through to the best of my ability. But I'll be back later tonight, then tomorrow, then on Sunday, pregame and postgame show. Hope to see you throughout the weekend. Hope you have yourselves a great weekend. If you need anything, you can always reach out. Birds, life, whatever it is, I'm always here for you guys as you are for me. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, everything you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But have yourselves a great rest of your Friday night. And until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!